Okay, so starting with the math section, the first part, we're going to see some methods to or strategies to solve some types of questions. I would advise to just see the explanation. If you have any way or if you know how to answer the question, you can raise your hand and try to solve the question. Okay, so the question one here, they say the short method or the easiest method. So compare the two values. We have here, this is value 1, and this is value 2. And we want to know which one is greater. Is it the first value? Is it the second value? Are they equal or they cannot be compared? So is there anyone who has any idea how to do this question? Yes, Abdullah?
So the second value is going to be greater because the numbers are greater than the first number, the first one.
Exactly, ممتاز. So here, as you said, the B would be the right answer.
Yeah.
We don't need to multiply all the numbers. We just need to find which one has the bigger numbers. صح?
Yeah. That's all it needs to do.
Exactly. ممتاز. So here, because we have the 36 and it's not in the first value, so this one will be bigger. Excellent. Yalla, question 2, the rounding method, where you do not need to get the exact number. You just need a number close to it. Okay? So what is the closest result to the equation, this equation? Yalla, is there anyone who knows how to do this question? Okay. So let's see. First, we said that we're rounding. So this 1.1487, we do not really need to know exactly what this equals, like to the power of 5. We can round it to 1. So here, we're going to have 3 plus the square root of 23 plus only 1 to the power of 5. We do not need to know about this addition. Okay, so here what will be the answer? Anyone knows? Yes, Haidar.
So the 1 to the power of 5 is, we're just going to make it 1. And 23 plus 1 is 24. So it's 3 plus square root 24.
Yeah, so here we're back to the rounding again. So we want the closest number that can come out of the root. The closest number to 24. So what it is? What is the number? Yeah, so it to be plus
don't we need to do the prime factorization?
5. Yeah.
I think you're lagging.
Oh. Okay. Can you not hear me well?
Now I can.
Okay. Yeah, if I'm lagging, please stop me. Okay, so that's how we did the question, and the answer here will be 8. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So do you understand how did we do this question?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sure.
تمام. Okay. يلا. Question 3. The reverse method. So here, we start from the end and we move back to the beginning. Okay. So who can read the question? Yes, Abdullah.
Okay, so a number was added to 1 and then squared to 49, so what is the number? So one number was added, so we added a number to 1 and we squared this into 49. And
Mm-hmm.
the square root of 49 is 7, so we do 7 minus 1 to get the original number, which is 6.
Exactly. ممتاز. So the answer here would be 6. Amazing. So as you did, if we are calling it the reverse method, we're going to start from the end with the number 49. So 49, the square root of 49 is 7. Okay. And then we found the number here. And then we said that we added 1. So now we're going to minus 1 to find the original number, which is 6.
How
Okay,
to
guys?
find the square
Is
root
there
of a
any-
number?
Yeah, so the square root of a number, you can say that this value, you need to memorize it. Like, for example, the square root of 16. What is the square root of 16, Amira?
I don't know.
Yeah, so
Are-
it is
Are we
4,
allowed
yeah.
to have calculators in the test?
And no,
Oh,
the exam we can't have. No.
okay.
Yeah. So this number, you can do it by thinking, what is the number you multiply out, and it gives me this number times 7
4?
equals 49.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yes. So that way, try to memorize these values because it's going to be really helpful for you when solving the questions. يعني especially the square from 1 to 10, like 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, those numbers till 10 squared, you can memorize it and it will be very helpful. Okay. Yalla, question 4. The regular gradient method. So who can read the question? Anyone, just read the question and I'm going to solve it with you. Yes, Amira.
Example, if the number 45 represents 9% of the number x, what's the number x?
Mm-hmm. So here we see that we have percentage, صح? So if I want to write 9% as the form of fraction, I'm going to write it as 9 over 100, right?
Yes.
Yes. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 9 over 100 equals 45 over x. Okay? Because this is the ratio. The ratio here is 9 over 100 equals the ratio of 45 of the number x that we want to find. And how do we solve this question? Simply, we cross multiply. So we're going to have 9x equals 45 times 100. And then we divide by 9. Okay? So we're going to have x equal to what? Here, 45. We can simplify it. Here it's going to be 5. So the answer will be 5 times 100 equals 500. So the answer is D. Okay? Is it clear? Yes, Haida.
Miss, can you explain the ratios part again?
Yeah. So here, basically, they're saying that the number 45 represents 9% of the number x. So a ratio means it's just like the fraction, okay? So if I want to make a ratio to something, I use the fraction, okay? So here, 9% is a ratio. If I'm going to make it into a fraction, I'm going to say 9 over 100. And I have another fraction that I can make, which is 45 over x, which is another ratio. And those ratios are equal because they said that, they said it in the question. So then, since I have the x in here, I want to solve for x. So I solve by cross multiplying. Do you get it?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so is it clear? Anyone wants me to further explain? Okay. Yalla. Question 5. Assumption method. So let's see here. What is the percentage increase in the area of the square if we double the length on its side? Is there anyone who knows how to solve this question? Yes, Abdullah?
So since we increase the area square of this, increase in the area of the square, if we double the length of its side, and the area is side times side. So since we doubled it 2 times, wouldn't it be 4 times?
Yes, exactly. Mumtaz. The answer here will be B, because as you said, if I double it, I'm doubling by I'm doubling by
We're doubling
multiplication.
it
So here
twice.
it will be,
Since it's 2 different sides, and we doubled both of them, so we doubled twice.
yes, exactly. So here if I you explained it very well, Mumtaz Abdullah. If I have another method also to make it a bit easier, you remember that we draw if we want to make it easier. So let us make an assumption here as for this method. I'm going to assume that I have a square with the side length 2. So if the side length is 2, the area would be? What would the area be?
4.
4, exactly. Okay. And then I doubled the length. So it will be what? 4, right? Yes. And the area of it will be?
16.
16. It became 16. So it doubled 4 times. So now, since I assumed a small square and a bigger square, we found that the answer here is 4. Excellent. Yalla, question 6. Who can read question 6? Just read it with me and I'm going to solve it with you. Anyone? Just read the question. Yes, Haidar.
A cylinder filled to 6 after adding 8 liters became filled to half of it. How many liters must be added to the cylinder to become filled to the end?
Okay, Mumtaz. So they're asking, we have a cylinder here. It was filled to its 6th. The 6th equals to what in fractions?
1/6.
1/6, Mumtaz. So after adding 8 liters, so 1/6 plus 8 liters became filled to the half. Okay, equals half of it. How many liters must be added to the cylinder to become filled to the end? So this is the original, and then I added 8 liters, and now this is half. And I want to know how much should I add here. So first, I want to know what is the 8 liters here. So in what fraction is this 8 liters? So it was 6 in the beginning, and then it became half. So what fraction should be added here? يعني if I say that this is x, what was x here? I'm going to solve for x, so x will be equal half minus 6, 1/6, which also equals 3/6 minus 6, because I have to unify the dominators. So it will equal to what? 2/6.
1/3.
Are you with me? Yeah. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it equals to 1/3, exactly. So now 8 liters, we know that the 8 liters equals the third of this cylinder. So now, since I know this information, I can say that third, 1/3 times x equals 8. So how can I solve this question? I'm going to multiply by 3. So I'm going to have x equals 8 times 3, which is 24. Okay, so the answer here is not, okay. So now we found the whole of the cylinder, right?
Yeah.
Is that what the question was asking?
No, I wanted the amount after we filled up.
Yeah.
After we filled up half of it, so we divide it. We divide it by 2 because it's already filled
Exactly.
up to half.
Exactly, Abdullah. So here they're saying how much should be added, and it was already half full, so I need to add half more. Okay, so the half of 24 is 12. So the answer is C. Clear? Is there anyone who
Yes.
doesn't understand? All of you?
Miss, can you please repeat?
Okay. So here, let me... Okay. So here first, I had the cylinder. I drew the cylinder. It is filled to its 6. So it is 1/6. And then we added 8 liters, and then it became half. So 6 plus the 8 liters equals 1/2. So I want to know what does 8 liter equals in fractions, okay? يعني how much is 8 liters in relation to the whole cylinder? So like this, we're going to solve for x. So we're going to do x equals 1/2 minus 1/6. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so instead of 1/2, I'm going to put 3/6 to make it unified. So lastly, we're going to have 2/6 or 1/3. So 8
Wallah, I'm
liters.
so confused.
You're
Miss,
confused?
from where did you get 3/6?
The 3/6 is, okay. So I had first 1/2. So can I uh, like this? No, I have to make the denominators unified. صح؟
صح.
أيوه. So and do it. I'm going to multiply by 3. So if I multiply 3 times 2. Yeah, 3 times 2, 6. And 1 times 3? 3.
Yeah.
I'm lagging? Okay. Just a moment. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is the screen can you see the screen?
No,
No.
not yet. Okay, not now you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so where did I stop, Fatima?
On how did we get 3/6?
Yeah, so here we said that we have to multiply the denominator and the numerator to have a unified denominator to do this equation. Okay, so here what did we get is 3/6 minus 1/6, and it equals 2/6. صح?
صح.
Okay, so I'm going to simplify it. So I can say that here 2/6 equals 1/3. So now 8 liters of the whole cylinder, which is X, we don't know the whole cylinder volume, equals 1/3. Oh, sorry, I messed up here. So the 8 is equals the whole cylinder times 1/3. صح؟
صح.
أيوه. So how can I find X here?
We're gonna move it to the other side.
Yeah, we're gonna move the 3 to the other side by multiplying by 3. So X equals 24.
Miss. Oh, okay. خلاص never mind.
Yeah. So if X equals 24, this is the whole cylinder. And the question asked, how much should be added to the already half full cylinder? I just need to add half. I'm not gonna add the whole
we
24.
divide by 2.
Yeah, so we divided by 2. So then I'm going to have 12, which is the answer.
Okay.
Okay. ممتاز. Do you understand it now?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Let's see the next question. If the value of 2 gold rings is 1,200 riyals, then what is the value of 60 rings of the same type? Is there anyone who knows how to do this question? Yes, Rital?
So we need to find the value of 60 rings, and 2 times 30 is 60. So we multiply 1,200 by 30, which is 36,000.
Yes, mumtaz. So here you said if we already have the two gold ring equals 1,200, I'm just going to multiply by 30. صح? Like I'm going to multiply this 100 by 30.
Miss by 30.
Yeah. Why 30? Because I want to make the 2 here. يعني if I imagine it to be an equation, okay? 2 rings equals 1,200 riyals. Okay? Just make this. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Where did the screen? Okay. Okay. So, and I want 60 rings. Okay, it's just that it's a bit small area to solve the questions. So it doesn't work. Just a moment. Just excuse me for a minute. Okay. So let's get back to the question. Here we said that we have 2 rings, which equals 1,200 riyals. And I want 60 rings equals X. We don't know the value. So if I already have 2, I only need to multiply by 30 to make it 60. So since I'm multiplying here by 30, can you see the screen?
Miss, I can't see it.
Oh. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So here I was saying that I have 2 rings, which equals 1,200, and I want 60 rings to equal the X value here. So I just need to multiply 30 to the 2 to have 60 rings. And since I'm multiplying in this side, I need to multiply in the other side. So I'm going to have 1,200 multiplied by 30. So the answer here will be X equals 36,000 riyal. Okay. So the answer is C. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Amazing. Yalla. Let's go to the next question. Question 8. Who can read question 8? Yes, Rital.
What number consists of two numbers whose product is 8 and the sum of their squares is 20?
Okay, so here, what we're going to do is just try and do all of the choices, which is going to be easier than making equations and trying to solve it as an equation. So they are saying that two of these numbers, when I multiply them by each other, I'm going to have 8. And when I add the squares of them, I'm going to have 20. So anyone who has any guess? Yes, Ritat?
It's going to be 24.
Yes. So here we're going to have the product, which is 2 by 4 equals 8. And the squares of them, so I'm going to have 2 square equals
4.
4, and 4 squares
16.
16. So the sum of the squares equals 20. Mumtaz. So this answer or this choice fits the answer. So D is going to be the right answer. Okay? Clear?
Yes, but why was it written as 24 and not 2 and 4? Because it makes it a bit confusing.
How?
So it wrote it as 24, so it seemed like it was the number 24. So why did they write it as 2 and 4 to make it
Yeah.
easy?
So here in the question, they're saying what number consists of two numbers, okay, whose
So they
product
just like
is 8.
put the two numbers as one number and said to choose which of these consists of those two numbers.
Yeah, so they're not asking about the two numbers, they're asking about the number that consists of those numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why here D will be the answer. Okay. Yalla, question 9. Okay, so here the question says if x squared minus y squared equals 36, x minus y equals 12, what is the value of x plus y? So did you take those equations, that what does x squared minus y squared equals to what? It has a specific equation. Did you take it in school?
Can't you just make x 0 or y 0 to find x and y?
Yeah, so yes, we can do that. Since we have two equations, we can do this, but there is an easier way. Yes, Haida?
Difference of two squares.
Yeah, so here, this is the difference of two squares, and it equals to what?
If I remember this correctly, I think it's x plus y in parentheses and then times x minus y.
Exactly. Mumtaz, Haida. So it is x plus y times x minus y. Exactly. So this is an equation, a specific equation that you memorize. So now we can substitute the numbers to find the value of x plus y. So x squared minus y squared, we know that it equals to 36. So I'm going to put 36 equals x plus y. I'm not going to separate them, times x minus y. We know that it is 12. So here it's 12. So if I want to know the value of x plus y, what am I going to do? Yes, Haida?
You divide 36 by 12. You divide by 12 on both sides.
Yes, Mumtaz. So I'm going to divide by 12. So here the answer will be x plus y equals 3. So here The answer will be B. You see, this one is easier than finding X alone and finding Y alone. You have it as a group already. So you solve it as a group. Okay.